Did you know Meleys was the dragon most likely to defeat Vhagar? Vhagar had the biggest body of any living dragon, but Meleys had something Vhagar didn't. A rider who understood dragon warfare better than almost anyone. Rhaenys became Meleys' rider when she was only 16 years old. After decades together, she had lived through the height of Targaryen power and witnessed the family's endless struggle for the throne. When the Dance of the Dragons began, Rhaenys did not rush to unleash her dragon, but when war finally came, she never backed down. At the Battle of Rook's Rest, she faced two dragons knowing she might never return. Yet she still climbed onto Meleys and flew straight into battle, and Meleys answered her choice. Facing Vhagar, a dragon far larger than herself, the Red Queen did not run. She followed Rhaenys into the fight. Compared to them, Aemond had Vhagar's unmatched power, but he had only been a dragon rider for a short time. Vhagar did not fully obey him, but Meleys and Rhaenys had spent decades together. In the face of danger, they could make the same decision without hesitation. That was the true advantage of the Red Queen. Not that she was stronger than Vhagar, but because she and Rhaenys shared decades of experience, the courage to face death and complete trust in each other. That is why, if there was any dragon capable of defeating Vhagar, it would have been the Red Queen, Meleys. Did you know Sunfire may already be dead? Many people believe Sunfire is still alive because no one ever found his body. But the problem is, his injuries may have been too severe for him to survive. After the Battle of Rook's Rest, Sunfire was burned through by Vhagar's dragonfire. Unlike Meleys, he did not die on the spot, but his body was already destroyed. When Aegon was later found, his entire body was badly burned, and he could barely move. If Sunfire was still alive, the first thing Aegon should have done was return to find and save his dragon. But he never did. Even when Larys Strong analyzed the situation, there was no sign that they planned to search for Sunfire. This suggests that, in Aegon's mind, Sunfire was already beyond saving. Dragons may be powerful, but they are not immortal. Meleys died from fatal injuries, and Sunfire may have died slowly from the damage he suffered afterward. So for now, it seems more likely that Sunfire's life has already ended. What Aegon lost was not just a dragon, he lost the last source of power he had left. Do you know why the witch Alice Rivers saved Aemond?
Help me.
In Season 3, Aemond arrives at Harrenhal riding Vhagar. Sir Simon Strong is ready to surrender, but Aemond kills him and his two sons. Just as he is about to finish the last one, a blade suddenly pierces his stomach. When Aemond collapses to the ground, Alice finally steps out from the castle. But she did not save Aemond to help the Greens. She saved him because she needed Vhagar to remain at Harrenhal. At the time, Vhagar was waiting outside the castle. If Aemond died, there would be no one left inside who could claim the dragon, and no one knew what Vhagar would do after losing her rider. Alice had already seen what happens when a dragon rider loses control of their dragon. At Storm's End, Aemond originally only wanted to chase Lucerys. He commanded Vhagar to stop several times.
No, Vhagar! No!
But Vhagar ignored him. She caught Arax and killed Lucerys. Later, at Rook's Rest, Vhagar attacked again under Aemond's command. She struck from the ground, burning Aegon and Sunfire first. Then she killed Rhaenys and Meleys. It proved one thing. Aemond may not have complete control over Vhagar, but he is still the only person who can make her leave the battlefield. Alice had also used her visions before to stop Daemon from remaining in Harrenhal and chasing the throne. She knew every decision made by a dragon rider could bring destruction to the Riverlands. That is why she saved Aemond. She kept him in Harrenhal to recover. As long as Aemond could not ride Vhagar, the dragon would not immediately fly to the next castle and bring more destruction. Alice was not saving Aemond's life. She was saving the people around Harrenhal who had not yet been consumed by the war. Do you know why Daenerys could control 3 dragons, while the Targaryens in House of the Dragon usually only ride 1? The reason is not because Daenerys somehow tamed 3 dragons at once. It was because Rhaegal and Viserion did not have their own dragon riders during the time they followed Daenerys. During her time in Meereen, Drogon left the city after killing the daughter of a shepherd. Worried that the other 2 dragons might hurt people as well, Daenerys led Rhaegal and Viserion into the underground chambers beneath the pyramids. She chained them there, but they were still inside the territory Daenerys controlled. Later, beyond the wall, when Daenerys attacked the army of the dead, Rhaegal and Viserion still had no riders. Yet they followed her into battle and attacked the undead alongside her, but everything changed when Jon Snow mounted Rhaegal in Winterfell. From that moment on, Daenerys could no longer decide where Rhaegal would fly. Rhaegal began responding to Jon's movements and following his commands. The same rule applies in House of the Dragon. Rhaenyra rides Syrax, but she cannot simply order Vermithor on Dragonstone to join the fight. A dragon chooses its own rider.
Come on!
Once Vermithor accepted Hugh, it no longer had to obey Rhaenyra. So Daenerys commanding 3 dragons in battle did not break the rule of one rider. One dragon. Rhaegal and Viserion simply had not chosen new riders yet. What do you think?